know what my problem is? Let me tell you what my problem is. I want to tell you what my problem is. I need to stop being friendly.
Yes.
I really do stop.
Amen. Hallelujah.
That's my problem.
And that's it. Everything else about you, just that you're a good you got a good heart. But when you're so friendly with people and you feel sorry for people and people's calling you, and because of the person you are and the things that you've been through, you want to, and then people nowadays in 2026 like to tap into their mental health thing, like you said, down, acting like they're going to do things to themselves, and now you feel like you have to be the one to put the burden on your shoulders. Guess what you do next time? Don't answer the phone to the cross. This is the devil, bro. It's the devil tempting you.
It's true. At the end of the day, she's always sitting here talking about how people want her clout off of her, this, and that. She's a negative piece of person. You understand what I'm trying to say? There's nothing positive. Why would I want clout, off of that? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Well, tell Pinky to come over here if we want to rise him.
Pinky, you blocked.
How do you feel about him coming over here? Just
Pinky,
I don't do the weird shit.
Stage, because I asked you about you could rise him up.
Oh, okay. If he comes over here, I just want to check, because I'm not going to rise him without you saying.
No, let Pinky come on the stage. Let him come on the stage, because I want to know.
Yeah, I'm trying to. He ain't come back. The only reason why I wasn't doing it last time is because of HBK was on here, and I'm not going to make nobody feel uncomfortable after he did. I'm not a weirdo like that.
Put our hands.
Yeah, after he strangled up the little girl. How are you going to do that?
She's going to be traumatized.
And it's like, we can't do nothing. We can't force her to go and call police or do whatever. But at the end of the day, he deserves whatever comes to him. And like she said, karma will come to him, innit? But that's mad that Annie would be the one to call police on him and then come back and be like, oh yeah, now my girl's lying and we're backing her because she's light-skinned. That's crazy. Get Pinky over here so we can slur her up the place. I want to know what you're drinking today.
Pinky, you were spitting down the phone like Daffy Duck.
Like Daffy Duck.
Pinky,
someone send it to him, guys.
Question. He's in there right now listening.
Oh, is he? Where is he? How do I invite him?
Pinky, you look a drunk meerkat. Listen to what I'm saying now, innit? Come up on the stage and come and speak to me, bro.
Pinky, you gotta say your piece, because it's giving like you're troubling little girls.
Pinky, I just want to interview you, that's all. I would ask you 5 questions. I want you to answer them without slurring. I got like Pinky and Annie. You lot taught me a proper good valuable lesson, boy. You lot taught me a proper good valuable lesson. Trust me. Yeah, but Annie, I definitely got something for you.
So what's the lesson? You know, how are you going to say that and not even say the lesson, Justo? What's the lesson?
No, the lesson is, don't look out for nobody. When you see people moving mad, just let them be mad. You see when Funky D was going after, like, I should not have said nothing. Do you know what I mean? I should have said nothing. And you know, even Fat Mac said to me, yo, don't overlie. Listen, don't defend. You know what Fat Mac said to me? Where do you know this girl? Exactly what you lot said here. Where do you know this girl from, bro?
Exactly,
Where do you know this girl from? Why you defending
hold on. From when she was dissing me, Justo, you should have allowed her. I don't care. From when she was dissing me, you've been over there begging it with that, or she's been begging it with you, however it's going, and you know that this bitch has been actively cussing me. Me and you have had the conversation. I don't care. We're from the same hood. You was meant to rep me. No one can't look in my blood clot face and start cussing you, Justo.
Listen to me, Lily, I'll tell you this. I don't like to get involved in women's stuff. Respectfully. All right.
Respectfully. All right. Hold that thought. You don't like to get involved in women's shit, yeah? But if I was as a woman, if I was sitting with somebody who potentially could be your op on live or talking to them or on the phone to them, you wouldn't just be saying that. I could just say, oh, I'm just a girl. I don't have nothing to do with that. You wouldn't want to chat to me. Guess why you wouldn't want to chat to me? Because you'll be like, I possibly might give your number, your address.
Lily, listen to me, Lily. Listen to me. You know what, me and you are going to have this conversation offline, because I'm going to tell you something. What you did. Yeah, and I've never addressed it to you. And you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this to you offline.
Okay, I don't know right now. But yeah, you have to tell me.
I'll tell you this offline, trust me. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Alright.
But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But my thing is just that I don't like to get involved in women's stuff like that. But I hear what you're saying.
So what you're low-key saying is you felt like I did it to you, so you said fuck me and did it to me.
No.
But why you never address how you felt from the get-go?
Because you know what? That's my thing. I never address anybody with anything that they do. I just don't address anybody.
That's something you need to work on.
Like, address people for the things that they do. You know what I always do? I always wait for when people try and flip on me. And when they flip on me, that's when I'll turn around, I'll look, I'll be like, yo, wait. And I'll speak to them. And then they'll be like, they'll be like, you know what? I hear you. Do you get what I'm saying? So I never ever address people for whatever they do. I just look at it the way it is. Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you're going to understand when I talk to you offline, what I'm going to say to you, you're going to understand. You're going to understand why I don't say nothing as well. Like, you're going to understand what I'm saying. Even you see all the situation, I didn't want to say nothing on this situation. I I wanted to leave it. I literally wanted to leave it. Because you know one thing it does, it makes man look like a dickhead online. But then it puts man on the same level as these guys as these two that's been arguing online. And I'm doing it right now because I've just let my emotion get the better of me. Again, this is gonna get it's gonna get put out there. It's gonna get people say, "Oh, look at this, Justo, bro." I'm a different person. I come from a different world. Not even my own enemy. Not even my own enemy will even try and do a funny thing to me because they know how I am. Bro, come on, man. Like this is some idiot thing. Like you got two people that are grown. Like you said, you don't even come on here. But somebody's calling your name to a point that they drawed you out for you to come to this and address them.
You're right.
Look at the level that we've gone low to just come to their level. We're really on their level.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind rolling with the wolf sometimes. It's fun. I don't mind being over this side. We can do this. We can play this little game. But I'm just not gonna be here every time. If you and I do this type of shit for shits and giggles. We can do this shits and giggles. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind. But this be their life.
Listen to this, Lily. Do you know what? For what I know of you, if you saw her on the roadside, I know you would have dealt with her.
Okay. She needs to keep the same energy though. If you do catch her on the roadside.
No, but she needs. She's not gonna keep the same energy. She's not gonna have the same energy. She's gonna be on the side of the curb crying, just crying, saying, "No, I didn't even mean that. It was for content. I do not see this girl ever even having any. Hold on, and that's the thing. She's playing voice note. I could play the bitch voice note. The girls messaging me saying, "No, I didn't mean it like that." I think she's probably got me blocked, so I can't even see the shit now. But the girls in my voice note. Remember, I sent it to you. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't cussing you because she talked on my name first because she liked Pinky and Spray. So because she felt like I was dissing them or whatever it was that was going on, she was projecting the fact that she could never, she decided to come for me. And yes, I'm brawling. I went underneath her pictures and told her she looks ugly. I don't care. I didn't care. I went under her picture. You're talking shit about me. I'm going underneath your picture on your Instagram. Brawling.
You talk shit about my friend. I'm coming for you on TikTok. Brawling. I want to know why your eyes are so far apart. I want to know why you're sweating.
Story time.
So one time, a group of us was going out. Bearing in mind, we're all connected in this
bed looking for his bottle.
the bottle opener.
People are mixed up talk about Justo can't agree with Lily. He just agreed with me, nigga. Why are you hating?
I'm telling you, don't pay attention to people.
They chat shit, bro.
Don't pay attention.
They chat so much shit.
They probably her little minions that are running around to say like, this and that. Look, all I know is...
Okay, so I have a question, and I don't know if it's old news, just tell me, but I've seen a lot of people in the comments and I think I've heard about it, but I haven't really seen it for real. So what actually happened with you and Pinky, like from start to begin? Like you clearly pulled up on him, right?
Yeah, I did.
Obviously without like I'm sure there's no laws involved, so you're cool. So can you actually tell the story or not?
No, Lydia.
You're going to be snitching on yourself.
It's not. You know what? I don't even want to.
It's only because people have questions and they're asking why you didn't disarm him. All of these things.
Imagine being a man.
You have to say something. You have to say something.
No, trust me, man. It's not for the internet because that's what they want to hear. They want to hear that. That's what they want to hear, and I can't give them that. I'm sorry.
Okay, can I at least know why you pulled up?
Because I went on his live. When I went on his live, yeah, he was having an argument with Annie, and obviously I was telling him just to allow it, like, you know what I mean, like, don't even pay attention to it, don't rise to it. Yeah. We were talking. She come off the live, then came out of the room that they were both in the same house, and then he started speaking to her. When he's speaking to her, he says, "Then you got this dickhead here simping for you." I said, "Who are you calling a dickhead? Are you calling me a dickhead? Are you calling me a dickhead?" So he carried on calling me a dickhead. Yeah. He said, "Yeah, you're a dickhead." I come off the phone. I think when I come off, I went to. He dropped me. When he dropped me, I went to another person's live, and then I started telling him why he was a dickhead. Do you know what I mean?
I saw that she had the little flicky on live. I was excited, bro.
Watch this. Do you know what? This day we're talking about that flicky. I didn't even want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. All right, watch it.
Please.
When I come off the line, I'm phoning Annie. Yeah? She picks up the phone. He's going, wait. Mad, talking mad, like, wait. Why are you phoning that phone for? Wait. Boom. I said, you know what? Pinky, you know what? I'm coming to you. I know where you live. Do you know what I mean? I'm coming to you. I know where you live. Yeah? Imagine, I know where Pinky lives. So anyway, I'm making my way there, but obviously we're on the phone, going back and forth on the phone, driving there. I told him, where you at? He said, yeah, boom. He's coming. He's on his way. Boom. When I'm on the phone to Annie, yeah, Annie's recording our conversation, like the conversation with me and Annie that we're having, yeah. Because I told him, I said, yeah, don't be like, he's a dickhead. Like, why are you doing with this guy? That's the father of your children. Deal with you the way he deals with you. All of that kind of crap. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So Pinky jumps back in the call, says, where are you? I'm here, you're not even here, you little dickhead, you prick, where are you? I said, hold on. I was literally at the car park, where his building was. So I've jumped out.
Hold on, how far does he live from me?
Yo, bro, he lives far.
And you travelled all the way over there to be Captain Saberho?
Watch this. No, it was because you called me a dickhead and I wanted you to show me that I was a dickhead. You can't call somebody a dickhead without you showing them that they're a dickhead. So anyway, he gives me another postcode. When he gives me another postcode, I go to that postcode. It's a dead-end road. So I said, you know what? Nah, man. I'm not going to drive to that dead-end road. Let me park over here. I parked over there. I've jumped out. When I've jumped out, obviously I know I'm a man that comes from the road and you're going to be scoping around just to make sure nothing dodgy. You know what I mean? So he's walking up to somebody else thinking that it's me, moving mad. But I'm watching him. I can see him from a distance. Everything he's doing, I can see him. Yeah? I've walked up to him. I said, so what are you saying? I said, what are you saying? Yeah, he's talking to me. He's talking to me about Annie. Yeah? And then I even say to him, yo, bro.
Hold on, so he comes to you and then he walks over to you and then just starts talking to you about Annie?
No, I walk over to him. When I walk over to him, he starts talking to me about Annie. Obviously, he's talking about that's our relationship. If I'm fucking a girl that I'm fucking, why are you talking to a girl that I'm fucking? I said, bruv, if you're fucking a girl that I'm talking to, I know her. I know her way before you, so she's my brethren. Annie's I think Annie calls out for.
So you've known Annie before he did?
Yeah.
So that's your friend. Okay.
So boom. Next thing you know, he comes on the phone. He says, yo, Annie, Annie says it's weird. Annie goes, it's weird that you're saying that when you come up here saying it, hello, sexy Annie, hello, beautiful Annie. Annie says it's weird, it's so weird. Wait. So when Annie comes on the phone, he goes, yeah. He started telling Annie the story. When he's telling Annie the story, he says, yeah, what? I think Annie Yeah, it feels like she's uncomfortable. I think Annie's uncomfortable, so I switched. I said, what are we talking about? And he goes, oh, you was acting like that before? Brother, I'm poking him on his chest, slapping his chest. I'm literally slapping this boy's chest. I'm pushing this boy. I'm literally pushing this boy like a dickhead. Like, no one ain't gonna be slapping me or pushing me. So I pushed him and he dropped. He falls over. He gets back up. They were talking. Yeah.
He falls over and then gets back up and continues to talk.
Okay. But all he keeps saying is, don't touch me. Stop touching me. Yeah. You know, part of me was like, I should fuck him up. But then I'm looking at him like, bro.
He's
like, not even that. I'm like, bro. I'm literally.
Hold on. So he had a bottle of wine in his hand?
No. So anyway,
because people saying he had a bottle of wine.
When I pushed him again, he stumbles back a bit. He turns around. I see he had a knife, a kitchen knife, some long black kitchen knife. So I pull it out of his trousers. I said, "What? You came out here with this for me?" I threw the knife away. Yeah, when I threw the knife away, do you know what Donnie does? I'm talking to him. He walks over, picks up his knife. When he picks up his knife, I'm saying to him, bro, you really came out here for me with a knife and you know me. You came out here with a knife and you know me. So I said, okay. Then I went back. I see him holding the knife, trying to walk off. I went back to him, grabbed his knife. When I grabbed his knife, he keeps saying
how did you grab it? Like, you cut your hand or you...
I grabbed his hand and I grabbed the knife.
Oh, you grabbed it from him, flimsy arm.
Yeah,
Remember he was drunk, you know.
I was imagining weak wrist. You know, like a weak wrist, like just ping, ow.
Power in the hand like mine.
Like, ow.
I grabbed this knife.
Sorry.
I grabbed this knife. When I grabbed the knife, I ripped it out of his hand.